The senior advocate of Nigeria, Mr. Olisa Agbakoba, has criticized China for asking Nigeria not to deal with Taiwan because of their new bilateral agreement. He told our judicial correspondent, Shola Shoyele, that he is yet to come to terms with the nature of bilateral agreement signed with China. Mr. Agbakoba would also want the federal government to give more information on what the bilateral agreement signed with China entails.
Generally concerned about the lack of information that came out of the president's travel. I'm concerned that such a complicated process was finished in 1 week. I'm concerned as to whether it was actually finished. I'm concerned about what legal framework was used, because in international trade there are two frameworks, or there are three: multilateral under the WTO, which this is not, or bilateral investment negotiations. So I don't know whether it is bilateral investments or simply bilateral trade. So these are very important clarifications because they carry different consequences. If it's bilateral investment, it requires National Assembly approval. If it's bilateral trade, it does not, but it will require us to know whether it's a good deal. The president may be doing his best to give us, a good turnaround, a break from all these hardships. But the diagnosis I have on this is the central bank is not able to fund our dollar needs. That's the main reason. So if that's the reason, will switching to yuan help? They say yes, because we are China's largest trading partner. So some of the pressure on the dollar will ease. Now, if that was all, then I understand it. But that's not all. It's coming with a package. For instance, China has warned us not to deal with Taiwan. Who are they to say that to a sovereign country like Nigeria, that we cannot deal with Taiwan? I find that offensive. I find that, contrary to the status of Nigeria as one that wants to occupy the seat of Africa in the Security Council.